One of the questions we are asked most often is, what about snakes? My response usually is, what about them? Hi, I'm Manisha from Ananda Permaculture Farm. So whenever you have a farm or a garden, the main question that people worry about is, how can we live in a place where there are snakes? But the way you have to think of it is that this place belongs to the snakes as well. Remember, one of the ethics of permaculture is fair share. And that doesn't just mean that fair share of the produce that you're growing, but also means fair share of the land that you are on. Animals like snakes, monkeys, squirrels, they don't have money. They can't go and buy land for themselves. They can't go to the local estate office and say, hey, please register some land in our name so that we can live there peacefully. It's our responsibility to provide a habitat for all of them, because we have taken land ownership as something that nature had not designed for, right? So one of the things that we must keep in mind is that when we design our farm, we must leave enough space for wildlife to exist. And this is what we call the wildlife zone. Right now I'm standing in our wildlife zone. You can see here there are simply trees and shrubs and bushes and a lot of place for wildlife to hide and to live. And most importantly, this is an area where we rarely come. So the wildlife zone is a place where humans do not go often. You can go there once in a while, like I'm here today recording this video, but it's not a place I come to on a daily basis, because I'm not growing my vegetables here, I'm not growing my crops here, I'm not growing my fruit here, so I don't need to come here and check on this place on a daily basis. Now, when you don't come here, wildlife recognizes it to be a safe space and ends up living here most of the time. Of course, there will be occasions when they will come into the other parts of your land, but rarely have I seen a wild animal or a snake charging towards us. In fact, whenever he sees a human, he or she really turns around and goes back to the wildlife zone. It is our tendency, unfortunately, to chase them and try to kill them. So the way to reduce human-animal conflict is to give them a little space of their own, right? Don't go there, leave that space to them, and they will live there undisturbed. And even once in a while, when they venture into your areas, the minute they see you, they hear you, or they hear your vibrations, they'll usually do a U-turn and go straight back. And then it is our ethical task to not chase them and kill them, right? They also have to live here. This planet belongs to them as well. One of the things that keeps them in check is the natural ecosystem. So when you have a lot of animals, birds, insects in your ecosystem, they tend to keep every other species in check. So there are enough predators for a snake as well. You know, there are birds, there are cats, there are peacocks, there must be owls. So there are enough other animals who are looking to eat the snakes, and in that way the snakes are also kept in check. Snakes are also predators of some of our pests, for example rats. A lot of the rats in our fields are eaten up by the snakes, so the snakes are useful too. But just provide some space for them so that they can live there on their own and there is no conflict between us and them. For those of you who feel creepy at the sight of a snake, whether you're seeing it on television or in real life or in a zoo, let me tell you, I was no different. 10 years ago, if I saw a snake on TV or a video or a picture, I used to get like a shiver. I used to feel them so sort of scary and maybe even repulsive. But 10 years down the line, wherever I spot a snake, I feel nothing but awe and wonder. I'm always amazed at their beauty, at the kind of varieties that there are, their designs, their colors. They are so magical and just so beautiful. And I invite you all to live more closer with nature and start seeing beauty in all the other species that inhabit this planet. In fact, you'll realize the ugliest of them are the humans. I leave you with that thought. And next time you see a snake, it's my humble request to let it slither back into its wildlife zone. Do not chase it. Do not try to kill it.